Have you ever looked into her eyes and felt something pass between you? Something unspoken yet undeniable? A glance that lingers just a little too long? A smile with a secret behind it? A silence that somehow says more than words ever could? Desire doesn't always show itself in bold declarations or dramatic gestures. Sometimes it's hidden in her body language, in the nervous way she laughs, in the way she holds your gaze just a moment longer than expected. She may never say it out loud, but her actions, they whisper the truth. In this video, we're diving into the subtle psychology and behavior that reveals when a woman secretly wants to be closer to you. These signs are quiet, almost invisible to the untrained eye, but once you learn to recognize them, they become crystal clear. Because desire isn't always shouted. Sometimes it's felt in the quiet moments, in the shift of energy when you're near. If you've ever wondered whether she feels something more, stay with me. The answers might be in the details you've sensed but couldn't quite explain. Let's begin with the first sign. Her eyes speak volumes. When a woman feels a deeper connection, her eyes often reveal it before her words ever do. Eye contact becomes more intense, more focused, more intentional. She's not just looking, she's seeking something deeper. If her gaze lingers, if her pupils subtly dilate when you talk, she's giving off subconscious signs of attraction. Watch for the way she looks at you, with warmth, curiosity, and sometimes a quiet intensity that hints at something deeper. If she glances your way often or lets her eyes wander over your face or body with a sense of ease, that's not by accident. These are silent invitations, small, beautiful tells that she's drawn to you. You might catch her biting her lip, playing with her hair, or blinking in sync with your own rhythm. These are not random. They're part of an emotional echo, a way of saying, I feel something, even if I don't say it. Even the way she avoids eye contact can be revealing. It might mean she's shy or hesitant, not uninterested. The key is to notice patterns. Does her gaze return to you again and again? Does it flicker with emotion? When her eyes sparkle when you're near, when she mirrors your movements without realizing it, she's not just being polite. She's connecting. Now let's look at the second sign. Touch reflects her comfort. Touch is one of the clearest, most powerful indicators of emotional closeness. When a woman initiates physical contact, no matter how small, it's often a sign. She feels safe, connected, and yes, maybe even attracted. A gentle brush on your arm, a playful nudge, a handshake that lingers. These are not accidental. They're signals of comfort, clues that she enjoys being physically close to you. Even how she touches you matters. Soft touches to the wrist, the back of your hand, or your shoulder show care and attention. If she touches you during conversation to make a point or lightly guides you through a crowd, she's using physical space to communicate trust and connection. Pay attention to whether she mirrors your gestures or movements. If she leans in when you do, if her body subtly aligns with yours, it means she's tuned in, emotionally and physically. It's an unspoken rhythm, and it means she's feeling a connection. Of course, every woman has her own comfort zone, but when she consistently breaks the invisible barrier of personal space, when her touch feels natural and warm, she's telling you something words can't say. Her eyes, her touch. These aren't just habits or gestures, they're emotional messages, layered with meaning. If you've ever felt like something deeper was going on, you might be right. The signs are there. You just have to know how to read them. Number 3, her words reveal her intentions. When it comes to understanding a woman's feelings, what she says and how she says it can offer a window into her deeper emotions. Her words may seem casual on the surface, but often they're layered with quiet signals of affection, curiosity, and intent. If she's genuinely interested in you, you'll notice her questions go beyond small talk. She'll ask about your passions, your future goals, your childhood memories, topics that invite deeper connection. This isn't just conversation for the sake of talking. It's her way of saying, I want to know the real you. The tone of her voice matters just as much. If there's enthusiasm in her words, when she talks about shared plans, like, we should check out that concert, or, I'd love to do that with you, she's planting emotional seeds. These aren't random ideas. They're subtle invitations that show she's imagining a future with you in it. Listen to the compliments she gives. If they go beyond surface level and focus on who you are, your intelligence, your kindness, your drive, it means she sees you as more than just someone she enjoys talking to. She values you. She notices the little things, and that speaks volumes. Another clear signal is emotional openness. If she begins to share personal stories, express her fears, or talk about moments of vulnerability, she's trusting you with parts of herself she doesn't reveal to everyone. That trust is earned, and it's a powerful sign of closeness. Sometimes, she may say things like, that reminded me of you, or I was thinking about what you said the other day. These offhand comments may seem small, but they show that you're on her mind, even when you're not around. And when disagreements happen, pay attention to how she handles them. A woman who respects and values the connection will communicate with honesty and care. She won't try to win the argument. She'll try to understand. That emotional maturity is a strong sign she's invested in something meaningful. Ultimately, her words are more than just dialogue. They're the subtle markers of intention and emotional depth. When she includes you in her thoughts, her plans, and her inner world, she's quietly telling you where her heart is. Number 4, her body speaks louder than words. Sometimes, what she doesn't say at all tells you more than any conversation ever could. A woman's body language is a silent but powerful communicator of interest, attraction, and emotional presence. When she's drawn to you, her body will almost always reveal it. Start with how she positions herself around you. If she leans in when you speak, if her shoulders face you, if her body subtly mirrors yours. These are clear signs she feels connected and wants to be close, even if she doesn't say it directly. Her eyes will give you even more to notice. Beyond simple glances, look for steady, prolonged eye contact. It's one of the most intimate nonverbal signals, showing that she's open, engaged, and genuinely interested. When her gaze softens or her eyes light up in your presence, it's not just a reaction, it's a reflection of how you make her feel. Smiles are another powerful cue. A real, genuine smile, one that reaches her eyes and isn't forced, is a strong indicator of comfort and happiness. If you notice her smiling often when she's with you, especially during quiet or candid moments, that's emotional alignment in action. She might also fidget in playful or nervous ways, twirling her hair, adjusting her clothes, lightly touching a necklace. These aren't meaningless habits. They often signal self-awareness and a heightened emotional state brought on by someone she feels something for. You. And then there's physical touch. If she initiates light contact, a hand on your arm, a tap on your shoulder, a quick touch when laughing, it's a direct signal of trust and interest. She's breaking the barrier between you because it feels natural to be close. Even the direction of her feet or the way she crosses her legs can mean something. If her feet point toward you or her legs are angled in your direction, it's a subconscious alignment with your energy. If her arms are open and her posture is relaxed, she's saying without words, I'm comfortable with you. Body language happens instinctively. That's what makes it so powerful. It can't be easily faked. A woman who feels emotionally or physically drawn to you may not always say it, but she will show it through her energy, her movements, and her presence. So pay attention to these cues. When you learn to read what's unspoken, you unlock a deeper understanding of her feelings. one that often speaks louder than anything she could ever say. Number 5. Her eyes search for more than just your face. When a woman is truly drawn to you, her gaze shifts from casual to curious, searching for something deeper than what's on the surface. It's not just about looking at you, it's about seeing into you. Her eyes might lock onto yours with intensity, but there's also softness in that look, like she's trying to understand the thoughts behind your words, the feelings behind your smile. She's not just admiring how you look, she's absorbing who you are. You may notice her watching you even when you're not speaking, tracking your expressions, your movements, even the quiet moments in between. This isn't idle observation, it's focused attention. She's studying the little things, the way you laugh, the way you think, the way you exist in a room. It means she's fully present with you. Sometimes her gaze might flicker to your lips, then back to your eyes. Tiny, subconscious signals of emotional and physical interest. She's not trying to make you uncomfortable. She's intrigued. She's reading between the lines of your presence, searching for meaning in the pauses and the silences. There's a kind of vulnerability in this kind of eye contact. It's as if her gaze is asking unspoken questions. Who are you really? Can I trust you? Do you see me the way I see you? When a woman allows herself to hold that space with you, it's not just connection, it's emotional courage. And during conversations, especially when the topic turns personal or serious, if she maintains that steady gaze, it means she's not just hearing your words, she's absorbing your truth. This kind of eye contact builds trust and emotional intimacy faster than anything else. Of course, not everyone holds eye contact the same way, and some people are naturally more reserved. But when her eyes consistently search for more than just your appearance, when they seem to look into you instead of just at you, it's a powerful signal that she's emotionally invested and quietly drawn to something deeper. Number 6. She finds reasons to be close, even when she doesn't. One of the most revealing signs of true interest is proximity. When a woman feels a connection, she naturally gravitates toward you, not because she has to, but because she wants to. She may find small, subtle ways to be near you, whether it's standing beside you in a group, taking the seat closest to yours, or casually showing up where she knows you'll be. These aren't coincidences. They're intentional, though often subconscious, efforts to bridge the physical space between you. It's not just about being close, it's about feeling close. By staying near, she's immersing herself in your energy, creating quiet moments of shared presence that deepen emotional bonds without a word being spoken. Pay attention to how she positions herself in casual settings. Does she lean in when you talk? Does she angle her body toward you, even in a group? These small adjustments are powerful clues that her focus is on you, no matter who else is around. She may also use touch as a bridge. Light brushes on your arm, leaning in slightly when she laughs, or choosing a seat just a bit closer than necessary. It's her way of creating comfort, warmth, and a natural, unspoken intimacy. What makes this sign so meaningful is that it's voluntary. There's no obligation, no script. She's choosing to be near you, even when there's no clear reason or need. That decision, over and over again, reflects emotional investment. She may even remember small details about your routine or habits and use them to align her time with yours. If she joins an event you mentioned once or shows up somewhere unexpected but meaningful, that's not an accident. That's connection in motion. In group environments, she might consistently prioritize sitting next to you or engaging you more than others. Her body language turns toward you, her attention lingers, and her presence feels deliberate. It's a quiet signal that she enjoys simply being around you and is open to something more. In the end, when a woman repeatedly finds reasons to be close, when she seeks out your presence without any prompt or excuse, she's showing you the depth of her interest. It's a subtle yet unmistakable form of intimacy, the kind that grows not through words, but through the simple act of being near. Number 7. She remembers the small things about you. One of the clearest signs that a woman is genuinely interested in you is her ability to remember the little things, those small, seemingly insignificant details that most people overlook. It might be your favorite coffee order, a story you told in passing weeks ago, or how you like to unwind after a long day. To her, these aren't just facts, they're pieces of who you are. When a woman holds on to these details, it means she's truly listening. She's not just hearing your words, she's absorbing them, remembering them, and storing them because they matter to her. And more importantly, you matter to her. This kind of attentiveness doesn't happen by accident. It's a reflection of emotional investment. She wants to connect on a deeper level, and by remembering the small things, she's showing you that your world has become part of hers. You might be surprised when she brings up something you forgot you even mentioned. But for her, those details become touch points, ways to create closeness, build shared memories, or simply let you know she's thinking about you. These moments form the foundation of emotional intimacy. Whether it's an inside joke, a thoughtful message before a big event, or a subtle shift in her tone when she senses your mood, she's showing empathy, care, and presence. You'll notice that she not only remembers, but she acts on what she knows about you. She uses these insights to support you, connect with you, and make you feel seen. That kind of care goes beyond casual interest. It's a sign that you've become meaningful to her. In the end, remembering the small things is one of the most powerful, understated ways she shows affection. It's quiet, consistent, and deeply human. It's her way of saying, I see you, I care, you matter to me, and now let's bring it all together. Recognizing these subtle signs can open your eyes to what she's truly feeling beneath the surface. Because when a woman is emotionally drawn to you, her interest shows up not just in words, but in looks, gestures, energy, and effort. When she gazes into your eyes with emotion, when she touches you with ease and comfort, when her words carry care and intention, when her body naturally leans toward yours, when her eyes look beyond your face, when she finds ways to be close without needing a reason. And when she remembers the smallest things about you, she's not just being kind. She's showing you that she's emotionally connected, maybe even falling for you. These signs might be subtle, but they're real, and they matter. So stay present. Be aware. And when you notice these things, don't brush them off. Honor the connection. Respond with authenticity, because it's in these small, quiet moments that the deepest bonds are formed.